Hey friends, welcome back to Life Beyond Board Games, where board gamers just like you share stories, challenges, and secrets outside of board gaming. Hopefully, this show will make you feel good, laugh, cringe, cry, or maybe, just this once, fall in love. I'm Eric from What's Eric Playing.
No, Stella was supposed to go first.
No.
Doesn't
yes.
Ow!
In hindsight, it does make more sense for the person who does the intro to start.
I know. I was like,
Oh.
why am I doing this?
I think that's what we usually do.
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Stella from Maple University.
And I'm Candace from Board Game Geek.
I'm Eric from What's Eric Playing. Melissa's not here today, but if you see her, tell her that we love her very much, and she owes each of us like $15 for fries that one time.
I was also thinking, like, after we say all our names, like, I'm picturing some, like, and we are Life Beyond Board Games.
If we have to do it at the
together.
same time, it'll never work.
Yeah, nah. I can edit it out.
And our hands
afterwards.
need to go like this, like jazz hands.
I love your energy. I hate your idea.
Eric wouldn't do it. Not old.
Okay, at least make it a compliment sandwich, not a pizza.
Oh no, that they turned out research said that's not effective.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is-
I like the
man.
1-2. Like
Just the 1-2 hit.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess if it's delivered quick enough, yeah.
You feel
'Cause
good
that felt
coming off of
fine.
that.
I felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
exactly.
good. All
All
I
right.
know is you like my energy, and whoa,
I like your
Yeah.
energy.
that's
You
all.
Yes.
do like your energy.
Yes, very much.
So, today on Life Beyond Board Games, what we're going to be talking about is house rules. For those of you who don't know, house rules are when you get put in charge of a house and you can do whatever you want. Like Kevin in Home Alone.
Home Alone style.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same hat.
We're both there.
For board gamers, this takes on a little bit more specific of a context. House rules are traditionally any tweaks that you make to rules to make games more fun, or in the case of Monopoly, less fun and longer. I'm right. People do that. They put too much
what's
money into the game.
Monopoly?
You
What's
don't get
Monopoly?
money for landing on free parking. It's just free parking.
What
I
if you
get double-
find a quarter?
I get
Like-
double money if I land on Go. No, you do not.
If you pull up in that free parking space and there's like a $10 bill there,
You have
You
to
might
send it to the
get money.
government to pay down the national debt.
oh,
That's
see,
the law.
I missed that. I
That's
got
the
it.
law.
Now I like Monopoly. Thank you.
Great. See, we fixed it. You heard it here first, gamers.
My
One more
house
convert.
rule is no Monopoly allowed in the house anymore.
That's tyranny, actually, which we'll cover in a different episode. So, we're learning about deontological ethics and house rules today. But in this context, we're going to be talking about a few games that we've played, house rules that we may or may not use. I'll at least open with, as a reviewer, I tend not to use house rules that much when I play games, because if I'm reviewing a game, I don't want to have in my review. It's the same thing as when you read a recipe and someone's like, well, I substituted all the chocolate for broccoli, and now this recipe is terrible. 2 stars. And I'm like, what gives you a 1 star? But, like, I want to play the game as...
Putting raisins in anything gives you a 1 star.
Or that just gets you... That gets you to a very specific kind of picnic. So, I use them a little bit more sparingly. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, me too. As a reviewer, it's
Mhm.
only on the game that we continuously play repeatedly. Then we
Yeah.
house rule it if we think it's appropriate with the appropriate group, usually party games.
Yeah, or like, for me, sometimes it's that I like a specific mechanic, and so I will pull a mechanic from another game and adapt that into the game that I'm playing. So, like, in 2-player drafting games, I really like the rule that Hokkaido and Stone Spine Architects use, where you, instead of just taking your hand, taking a card, playing it, and passing it, you take a card from your hand, discard another card from your hand, and then the next player to get your hand draws a card. It keeps the hands churning through a little bit faster, so it feels like you get to see more cards.
Makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
There are other good tweaks like that. A lot of mine are for drafting games, honestly. So, like, for any game with a drafting component, as long as drafting's not the whole game, if I'm playing with new players and it's not a review, sometimes I will just deal them a hand of cards randomly, because it's easier to learn the game the first time if you just have a hand of cards rather than
Yes,
trying to do
absolutely.
the drafted bit
Knowing
of,
what you don't know what you want at that
you don't know what
point.
you want, you don't know how to set up a
Yeah.
strategy, and we'll just kind of move quickly through. And some games actually do this, but in reverse. The rule book says you start with the random
Certain-
hand, and
yeah.
then later on in the game, as you get more advanced, you move to a drafting variant.
That's true. Like Terraforming
Yeah.
Mars, you
Yeah.
want to draft now that I've played it like so many times. But imagine playing it the first time, like, I don't know what these are. There's so many icons.
Oh, I can't even imagine playing it once.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
crazy cards. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of house rules that I implement. I'm not like opposed to it because I know some people have the perspective of like, if it needs a house rule, then like the game wasn't designed right or something. Yeah,
I always offer the counter perspective of the rule book is just a few people's idea of how to have fun with the stuff that's in the box. If you find that there's a different set of rules that you can use to have fun with the stuff in the box, no one can stop you. You probably shouldn't like go to Vegas and be like, actually, I've got house rules for blackjack, because they'll shoot you. But
no.
Yeah, I was like, they'll just kill you. But like, I don't know. I have at least one controversial one that I really enjoy that got some people pretty mad at me. I used to play Resistance Avalon in a group of people.
Right.
And so if we were ever playing with a new person, I wouldn't tell anyone this. But if we were playing with a new person, I would.
Now you're telling the world.
Yeah, I'm telling them. I don't play anymore. I would base shuffle Merlin, the most difficult roll, to the bottom of the deck and keep my finger on it. So when I was dealing cards out, I would not deal the new person Merlin. I would deal myself Merlin because I knew how to play.
Makes sense.
So that meant that we were optimizing for that player's experience so that they would have a good first time, because it's really hard to play Avalon for the first time if you are the person who sees all the bad guys' rolls but needs to keep quiet about it.
I'm going to say that meant you were cheating. And listeners out there, if you
and so
Eric was cheating at Avalon.
This is the exact argument that we got into. Here's why it's not cheating.
Okay.
From a player standpoint, the cards are still randomized. The cards are randomized from your perspective, you could have gotten any card except for the one that I got, which is true even if I dealt myself cards first. So as soon as I deal a card, all other cards are fixed as not the card that I dealt myself. From a probability standpoint, unless you know that I am taking Merlin, this has no impact on your probabilities for who is what.
This is quite controversial.
Well, now everyone knows you're taking Merlin.
Yes, and whenever I tell someone this, I follow up with, once I've told someone this story, I only do that 50% of the time now.
Ha! So you don't know. I like it. I like
Every
the mind
game is a mind game if you believe in yourself. But yeah, I will freely accept that as a controversial house rule. So I figured let's push the envelope all the way.
Now, what if there are other experienced players? Like, you still, Eric, you just think you're Merlin all the time?
No, what happens is I'm mixing it up, but I am usually, if I'm playing with a new player and I want to make sure that they have a good time, you usually got to keep the role that you know is going to give them the worst time. Yeah. And this works for any hidden role game, because as soon as you essentially think of it this way, if I had just randomly dealt myself Merlin, from my perspective, I know no one else in the game is Merlin and I am Merlin. From everyone else's perspective, they don't know who anyone is. They know just who they are. So the probability actually remains fixed.
Does that wreck your own game though? I mean, you've played it so often, you probably don't care about this particular game.
I'm a little over it because I think there's mechanical issues around playing as Merlin, and that itself could be a 20-minute thing. But like I think that whenever I think about house rules, I'm optimizing for one thing and one thing only, which is how do I ensure that everyone at the table has the best time? And that occasionally means aligning over certain things, or like, for instance, I don't think anybody knows what the farmer's rule in Carcassonne currently is, or if it's currently being used. So the 20th anniversary edition makes it optional. For some people, it's you score points in these conditions. For other people, the international version of the farmer's rule exists for Carcassonne. It's genuinely confusing.
I don't even know.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Barely played that. The one that came up recently for me was there's a game called Citrus. It's an old
Right.
Tasty Minstrel
Yeah.
game, and now, oddly enough, I was randomly at a board game shop nearby that I don't really go to, but I was just there because my friend Simon was in town and we were
Classic
promoting the
Simon.
board game documentary. You know, when you go to a game store to promote a board game documentary.
Yeah, we've all done it. Have
Yes.
you done it, listeners? Let us know in the comments.
That was great, by the way. Documentary
Listeners,
was
if
great.
any of you have gone to promote a board game documentary with your friend Simon, we want to hear about it.
We have to hear about it.
Yeah,
we might
we need
even
to
have
know.
you on.
It's possible.
But I was like looking around because I'm like, ooh, what do they have that I need or haven't seen before? And like generally, like all those old Tasty Minstrel games, like I like them a lot. So I was like, oh, this sounds interesting. So I got it, and we played a 3-player game. And of all people, Simon was third player in our 3-player game, and he felt like there was an unfair advantage to the person who was going third. You're picking tiles from this market, and it doesn't refill until there, only 2 or 3 left or something like that. And yes, whoever goes first has the best options. But the trade-off, well, number one, it was like, I don't know if that's true. So then I played another game of the same game, I think same player count, and it played out completely differently. And it's like one of those games where there might be a perceived advantage to going first, but there's so many moving pieces that like you can't really prove that.
So you're saying it's a skill issue?
Well,
You're telling us and your friend Simon in front of millions of listeners that it's a skill issue.
I'm just saying.
I just want to take a second and let our listeners know that here at Life Beyond Board Games, we do believe that words hurt people.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
PSA for everybody. That's a house rule.
But the designer, I guess, like someone else had this concern, especially when you incorporate some expansion with it. So there is a house rule that I was like, I would try it. And all it is basically the player who goes first cannot take 4 tiles. Like they basically can't touch tiles in the middle. Like you need to see the market to understand. Right. But it's like, oh, that's pretty good because it wouldn't make sense to get more money. You know, some games you get more money when you're later in turn order. Right. That would not work for this.
No, more money often leads to more problems. I think a poet wrote about that once.
Yeah, Puff Daddy?
Oh, I hope not.
He's a poet?
Yeah, no, I was going to say another option that comes up for a lot of house rules for me is just removing barriers. So I love Oink as a publisher. Oink does a thing in a lot of their games that I find very annoying, which is you just play 3 rounds and whoever's kind of won the most of 3 rounds tends to win. And I find that often introduces if people are enjoying the game, we just keep it going, right? So we just kind of keep playing and ignore the points for a certain amount of time. And we haven't had that big of a problem with that.
Yeah. I think party games are called Doodle Dash. I don't know if you heard of it. It's by Chili Fox game. Yeah. So it's a drawing game there is one guesser and everyone else know what the word is. And then everyone else is drawing. And the first one to finish, grab a totem or something. And then the second one to finish drawing, they roll the dice until they hit certain symbol. And then the guesser will look at the one that finished drawing first, right? Now, with that one, we played that game so many times. And Taran is a fast drawer, right? He seems to always finish first. And he said that, especially in a higher player game, he probably want to put a house rule so that if he finished first and then the guesser guessed what it was, then he would remove himself from the next one so that other people can, had a chance to finish first as well because, I keep finishing it first.
Yeah,
in general, if you were looking for like a general purpose house rule for a variety of things, winner out is almost always a very good rule. Like if you're playing Super Smash Brothers or Mario Kart, if you've got a short party game and you need to like accommodate, there's a couple more players, winner out always works, because it means that people who are having a worse time often get to play more. Now, if they're not enjoying the game, they may voluntarily be like, I'll sit this next one out. And that's allowed. But
so last weekend, I played Wingspan for the first time probably since 2019.
Nice.
Because
the eggs?
Yes, a couple of them. A couple of them. I didn't choke this time though.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
But
listeners, here at Life Beyond Board Games, we strongly recommend don't die
while playing Wingspan, or ever.
Yeah, or ever. Just never do it.
Wait, did we do an episode about eating board game components yet, or the ones?
Not yet.
All right, add it to this.
It's coming then.
So so I had not played Wingspan in forever, but I knew I had played it so much when it first came out that I was like, I can bust this out and like refresh myself.
Right.
So we started a 4-player game, and we have 2 people who are not experienced gamers. They're like getting there kind of thing. And they're the ones that requested it because they saw it in the documentary called The Hobby Tales from the Tabletop. The same documentary I went to the game shop for with Simon, believe it or not. But we started a game, and then literally after I taught the rules, we all took like one action, one turn. Another friend shows up, and he already knew how to play, and I was like, okay, cool, let's re-rack it. And I started collecting cards, and Matt was really upset. He's played this before, though. But he was like, oh, like I was setting up to do some crazy stuff. But the 2 new players, we let them keep their cards. And we pretty much like kind of rolled into a new game where they could keep their first action. Because it would have been like a little more confusing for them to get another hand of cards. Like they were just starting to grasp it. So anyways, like stuff, I like doing stuff like that to help onboard people because you want them to have a good time.
For the first timer. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, like house rules in my mind are just about tweaking the game to be more fun. If you're tweaking the game so that it's easier for you to win, that's tyranny. Again, later episode.
Speaking of tyranny, wait a second. My friend Chuck.
Uncomfortable segue. Okay.
My friend Chuck, one year, drinks were involved, insisted on us playing just one competitively. Imagine that for a second. We were like, how's...
We did once play just one with 14 people and called it just 2, and you had to guess 2 words.
Oh,
that was
makes
wild.
So much sense.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, that was good.
Trippy.
But yeah, no, like I said, I think at the end of the day, prioritizing your house rules so that everyone at the table is having the most fun is why they're there. And ultimately, no one's going to track you down yet. We're working on that.
At least for us anyway. Like for us, playing board games to have fun, not to win. I mean, winning is a good incentive, but it's not.
Sounds like something losers say.
Oh, hey! Oh my gosh, Eric. Fine, I'm a loser. Karen always wins. So what?
You're right. And if you've never played a game with house rules, if you go to the games page on Board Game Geek, usually people share house rules and variants they come up with, like even like solo modes and stuff like that. So you can kind of like if you have a favorite game and you're like, hey, I'm kind of bored with it, like see what other people, what homebrews.
I imagine, lots of people posted their variant rules or house rules, certain games on BG page.
And if you like doing that enough, if you like coming up with house rules or solo modes or something, that might be an avenue for you to consider getting into game design. Like, start small, work your way into it. See what's fun.
Totally. There are a lot of people who have made like little expansions for games they love, and that kind of led them
got published
to. Anyways, house rules. like I say, when there's a board game on my table, my house rules. You know,
that's still tyranny.
Just kidding. But yeah, house rules are, it can be controversial for some people, but like, again, if they're making your game experience more fun, have fun with it. Like that's the whole point. And also to try to beat people like Tarrant and Eric and Melissa. And Melissa. See, Stella,
she's
I protected
good.
you.
She's good.
I can't help it. The dice do what I want.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for listening. We hope we made a good companion for your driving, house chores, routines, etc. And once again, if you enjoy it, it would mean a lot to us if you could follow us and leave a review. See you on our next episode, and thanks again.
Bye.
Goodbye.